Please note that all calls are recorded. Please note that all calls are recorded.
Yo, what's the business? It's your local neighborhood super rig. Off in this thing. And I'm be riding solo tonight. So it's just gonna be us three here. Or whoever is here. Sorry for the lateness, but Briss hit me up at like 6:30 and he was like, yo, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I ain't checked my phone till about 7:15. So here we are. Here we are, guys. Tonight we're gonna have a pretty great show. Uh, at least I think so. Talk about 50 Cent versus Ti, and Ti's dropping raps against someone who is not gonna rap back. We're also gonna talk about Michael B. Jordan and this other black dude getting racial slurs thrown at them by a guy that has Tourette's syndrome and how that is affecting the internet. Also, Obama said a couple of weeks ago that there are aliens, and apparently in the next couple of weeks, the Trumpster is supposed to be speaking on that. So we'll talk about that as well. I also have some cocaine stories to talk about. Let me see if the cocaine button works. Well, god damn it. I don't know if we gonna have the cocaine stories because if the cocaine button don't work, I don't know what to do. Let's see if the goddamn chat thing worked. Let me see. Hold on. Well, look, y'all. I don't know what type of show this gonna be because the shit I spent 30 minutes trying to set this shit up. So we're gonna see you guys. Let's get into to the main stories for the night. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There's the chat stuff. All right. What? Let me see. Hold on. Hey, what's the business? What's up, Purist Mayhem? We can say what's up. Also, before we move forward, let me go on and get this plug in because hold on. Let me see. What's the name of this damn channel? All right, yeah. So this show right here is a Super Rig show, okay? It's over here on. It's gonna be over here on my other channel soon as I get my life together, okay? But this is gonna be the format, and then there's gonna be what's the business too. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the suit shit and shit. That's a lot of work. You gotta button up buttons and shit. Nobody got time for that. So if y'all want to support me, y'all can go on over there and follow if you haven't. Now I know that I don't be over there, but you just gotta give me some time, okay? ADHD and procrastination go together like peanut butter and jelly. But once I do get to it, I will be consistent for however long consistency lasts. It could be 5, 10 minutes. I don't know, you guys, but go and go over there, and that's where this show gonna be, right here. Okay. So since Briss not here, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to just be talking to myself. I will be associating with the chat tonight. I'm trying to get out of here at 9:45. Okay, 9:40. Let me see if I got a timer. If I got a timer, I'm gonna put this time up here, and we gonna be on for 7:45. So that's 2 hours. 2 hours. All right. That's how long we gonna be on this bitch. So I say, y'all know me. I'm probably gonna be on this bitch for 4 hours, especially since Brisk ain't on here. It's a damn shame. All right, y'all. We gonna start tonight off kind of how the show usually work for the night. We'll try not to laugh, and we'll go from there. Let me see who else I need to say what's up to though. Nicole Brown, what's the business with you? Poison Ivy, what's popping with you? Teresa Kimbro, what's the business with you? Jaded Mass, what's good? Kikira, what's the business with you? Eddie Ward, what's up, OG? Omar Pena, what's the business with you? Let's see. And oh yeah, and I forgot the J. Cole thing. We gonna talk about how, his manager done went out and was like, oh, you need to start y'all getting some good music. And let me make sure the sound right too, all right? And then we go start for real. I promise y'all. I just gotta make sure it's not too loud or nothing. And then we'll go from there. Sure it's not too loud or nothing. All right, that's good. All right. And let's make sure the audio is connected for this damn to share these videos with y'all. Then we'll be good to go for real. Cause I kinda was lying to y'all. Let me see. What is this? This right here. Okay. Well, god damn it. Well, damn it, it is not ready. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's good enough. All right. Now, it is one little tidbit I want to start off with. What do y'all think America's most favoriteest condiment is? What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's ketchup? You think it's mustard? Please, you guys let me know. Oh yeah, and the question of the night, which I ain't got set up over here because that's not really part of the show, but I will acknowledge it. Tonight's question of the night: do you believe the government is in cahoots with aliens or any other non-human beings? And 64% of you guys said yes, and 36% of y'all the aliens, ain't you? Just go because look at the damn White House now. They just showing all the way out. So I know y'all the 36. I know y'all the goddamn 36. Well, guess what, bucko? I got my motherfucking eyeglasses on and shit. I sees you. And you ain't getting my goddamn kidneys. Not today. Not both of them. Not both of them. Back to the condiment question. So apparently, America's favorite condiment is some goddamn peanut butter. What the? I know this damn other camera didn't go the fuck out. I know it didn't. It's looking me dead in my face. Hold the fuck on. All right, y'all. I had to reset it. Okay, it should work now. What son of a black bitch? What is this? Why are things so messed up? Oh, okay. It's goddamn peanut butter up in this motherfucker. Peanut butter is number one, apparently. This was by YourGov survey conducted January 30th, between January 30th and February 1st, 2026, you guys. So apparently, from the people they asked, peanut butter was number one, which I didn't even know that counted as a condiment. Peanut butter is like a main ass meal. Peanut butter is like steak, especially back in the day. You get some damn peanut. What? Honey is number two, and I'm assuming the honey pack popularity has gotten honey up to number two. I'm pretty sure it was like number 87 before the honey packs were dropped. Number three is salsa, which I'm surprised ain't number one. I remember back in the 90s, I think it was actually number one. Number four is barbecue sauce. I'm safe to say that this 34%, 100% of this 34% was black people. Chocolate sauce is number five, and ketchup is right in the middle. There's ketchup, and this how I know they didn't ask no damn kids. Because if they had to ask kids, ketchup would have been number one. It would have been number one. The rest of the list is maple syrup, jam and or jelly, which that jam, that 32%, 100% of that was the booty warrior, Fleece Johnson. He likes jam and or jelly for some reason when tossing salads. Ranch dressing was followed by that, which I'm surprised ranch ain't up there. Because you know it's some demons out there that eat pizza with ranch. Like pure demon. I'm married to one, and one of my kids is demons. That's why I know y'all 36% out there, y'all some demons. Because I live with two of them. Putting some goddamn ranch on damn pizza. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Followed up by delicious mayonnaise, hot sauce, honey mustard, regular mustard, soy sauce, Italian dressing. If I was Asian, I'd be like, this list is racist in the motherfucker. How the fuck soy sauce all the way at the bottom? But hey, I didn't make the list, you guys. Let's see what else next up. I gotta try not to laugh for tonight, you guys. I want y'all to check out, and we're gonna see. Now the rules to the try not to laugh are this. Is my buttons not working? How the damn buttons? I gotta get this damn figured out. Hold on, cause I had all the buttons. Watch me break some. I knew I was gonna break some. There we go. Now the rules for the try not to laugh go like this. Okay, when I play it, if you thought it was funny and you stopped yourself from laughing, you put a thumbs up in there. Okay, if I play it and it was so funny you couldn't stop yourself from laughing, you put a laughing emoji. And if you didn't think it was funny at all, and you want to get your Mr. Sandman on from the Apollo, you put tomatoes up there or brooms, one of the two. You can do whatever, chairs, whatever, you can throw whatever to let me know that what I showed you guys was some bullshittery. All right, okay, all right, you guys. Here goes tonight's try not to laugh. Let's see how it goes. All right, make sure y'all can see it. It's in frame, audio, and action.
Didn't vote for this, but I definitely voted Republican.
A desperate plea to President Trump from a South Florida man fearing his life partner could be deported to Cuba at any moment.
Please get her home. Please, she does not deserve this.
Hold on, I'm gonna start it over because I don't know if the audio was working.
Didn't vote for this, but I definitely voted Republican.
A desperate plea to President Trump from a South Florida man fearing his life partner could be deported to Cuba at any moment.
Please get her home. Please, she does not deserve this. She's the sweetest person, and she prayed for you.
His life partner of nearly 20 years, Yamile Alcantu, ICE detained her back in June.
8 months that she's been taken. I call it kidnapped because it basically is.
He says it happened during what they thought was just another immigration check-in.
Cuban's not going to get deported, so don't worry about it.
Both were staunch supporters of President Trump.
When you said I didn't vote for this, what did you think you had voted for?
I really thought this was just going to be something organized, but it's obviously not. They just blanket everybody.
There are going to be people who say, you voted for this.
Yeah, I've heard that from people. I'm sorry. I didn't know that this was going to happen. This is about human beings. It's not about left or right. It's about right and wrong. Didn't vote for this, but I definitely voted Republican.
I will vote for Donald Trump. I will vote. Raise your hand, come on. For Donald Trump.
All right, you guys. Let's see how I did tonight, cause you know some nights is pretty rough out there. Some nights, let's see what the emojis is looking like. All right, okay, no tomatoes. All right, that's great. That's great. The reason his eyeglasses on his forehead pouring out because he's stupid as fuck. That's what I'm gathering. Cause I thought eyeglasses was for your goddamn eyes. Only time you put some eyeglasses on your goddamn forehead and you outside in the sun and somebody walk up to you and shit trying to get you in some 3-car Monty or some shit and you put your eyeglasses up so you can get fucked right in front of everybody. Cause that's what's gonna happen. You play some goddamn 3-car Monty. Also, tonight is brought to y'all by Zero Sugar Coca-Cola. This is ice cream float flavored Zero Sugar Coca-Cola. It tastes like Coke and some other shit. I wouldn't, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Especially if you like floats, like myself. I love floats. Don't waste your money. I made a float with it. It's kind of tasty, though. It's kind of tasty. All right, you guys. Next up is just cocaine time. I forgot to put the damn cocaine bills and shit. This cocaine moment this week is brought to you by Drewski. Let's check it out.
This is Don Cornelius, and welcome to the Soul Train. Give it up for sweetness, y'all.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm your sister, I'm your granny, I'm your daddy, I'm your pappy, I'm your mama, I'm your baby, I'm your pusher.
Oh, there go Booger Sugar Jones, y'all. There's that Booger Sugar, baby.
Soul Flow. Go ahead and get your flow on.
Quiet on the set. Action.
And that is peace, love, and soul.
And cut.
This is Don.
Shout out to Very talented young man right there, that Drewski. Now, I don't know if just how true this is, but and for anybody else that's real old out there, but I thought Don Cornelius was gay. I could have swore Don Cornelius was gay. I'm not trying to throw a wrench in the skit or nothing, but when I see inaccuracies, because he was back there fighting the woman, I was like, it should have been somebody named Twan. It would have been more believable. All right. Okay. And this gives me plenty of time to test out this button to see if it works. Yeah, you can send any hate mail to that super said that at gmail.com. All right. It's a real email. I don't check it though. I should. I'm gonna get AI to check it for me and see if anybody actually wrote into that. All right. All right. Hey, look at it. Look, we got a super chat in the house. Oh, this ain't the same controls as the other show. So I'm gonna be pressing buttons and some random shit gonna happen, y'all. This looks like it's from Omar Pena. Appreciate you, Omar. Hey, what's up, OG man? When Omar Pena ain't around, I be thinking, should I check the state inmate checklist to see make sure he didn't get in any trouble. I'm basing it off of what he done told us before, you guys. That's what I'm basing it off of before. All right, let me see. I don't know why I have to every time have to enlarge this. I have to insert honey packs into it. Omar says, missed the last couple of lives. We had some unexpected weather recently. We had to get some ice, some ice off the road. Glad to see you still on your shit, Super. Hey, first off, good job. You doing the right job right here, cause it has been very, very icy out here, and we need to get these roads clear from such debris and garbage, if you will. I'm glad to see you out here, and I'm doing the best that I can. I appreciate it. I would do the regular super thing, but we ain't got no time. All right. So, first on bullshittery news, we have Jasmine Lawrence and Erica Murphy just got married, I believe, not too long ago, and this is a baby shower. Now, if you don't know, Jasmine Lawrence is Martin Lawrence's daughter, and Eric Murphy is Eddie Murphy's son. So this, if it's not, I will be shocked. This is probably gonna be the funniest baby ever in any existence. Like, this baby probably gonna come out and have an hour and a half special ready. Like, the birth, he come out the birth canal, and then we gonna see a Netflix special like 10 minutes later, fresh out the nursery. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. And if that don't look like Martin, that look like Martin. That is crazy. That is definitely his daughter. But congratulations to them. Now y'all know how I feel about bringing life into this world, but for hilarious babies, I'll make an exception and be happy about this. All right. Next up. Now, we talk about the Blade a lot, you guys. A very famous Blade walker, celebrity Blade walker, at that, just assaulted a young man. It's caution. This is a warning. What you're gonna see is very graphic. All right, very graphic. This is Deshaun or Deshae Frost with Selena Powell. All right. Once again, this is gonna be graphic.
I'm just saying though, I don't know like certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me read it. Let me read it. Do we have a connection now?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
He loved it. Don't let him lie to you. Why is your hand so sweaty? You nervous? It's okay. You liked it. You are not crying. You don't get the yo.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying though, I don't know. Like,
Now look, you guys. As you know, my history, I don't joke around when it comes to people and having unprotected sexual contact. She sucked Snoop Dogg's penis, Takashi 6ix9ine's penis, Offset's penis, and now she just kissed that young man in the mouth. Look, I don't know if they got rid of all of them yet, sir, but you need to make an immediate stop. I don't know if you stay in Dallas or where, but you need to get immediately to a STD testing and treatment center. Now, with her, she probably has some strain that there is no antibiotic for, but we can only hope. You got to take at least one step, you guys, please. Please. Don't be out here kissing folks raw. It's disgusting. Next up, it's time for a real billionaire. This is what a real billionaire's life looks like, okay? This is Rihanna celebrating her birthday. As you see, there's no real cameras there. This was taken by a friend, a family friend. Because guess what Rihanna got? Rihanna got friends and family. Okay? Rihanna got friends. Rihanna got time to celebrate her birthday like a regular motherfucker. Because she actually does have the money that she talks about. She is pregnant again. Okay? This is the 4th damn baby in 4 damn years, I think. As you see, there's no pillow smushes or anything. That's a firm, real fetus in there. And real money, because y'all tell me last time Rihanna done clocked in to work. Outside of being in her drawers for her own damn drawers company. Exactly. I want to give a shout out to all the real billionaires out there. And if you think I'm throwing shade at a certain person, throwing shade at her and her Camel-esque husband for having her out there working, bringing y'all kids to work. How the hell are you a billionaire, your kids coming to work with you working? On stage working. This is Joe Jackson status. Once again, you can send all that hate mail. Super Rick said that shit at gmail.com. All right, you guys. Next up on the docket is some white folks news. Now, here is the creator of one of the most ghetto apps I've ever seen in my life. For him to be so white, he owns one of the most atrociously hood ghetto sites that I'm shocked. And it's hood and ghetto and trailer trashy at the same time. So I guess maybe he done brought the world together. This is Mark Zuckerberg here. And he's blatantly lying here. He says Instagram was not designed to make you an addict, as he denies Meta built the app to hook users. He took a stand in a social media addiction trial and directly rejected the idea that Instagram was intentionally built to hook users. When attorneys suggested people use products more if they're addictive, Zuckerberg responded, "I don't think that applies here," arguing the platform wasn't designed to manipulate behavior among children. He told the court, Meta focuses on usefulness and long-term satisfaction, not forcing people to stay on the app, and pushed back on claims that likes, notifications, or engagement metrics are psychological tricks to keep users scrolling. The testimony comes as lawsuits across the country accuse social media companies of knowingly creating habit-forming features that impact minors' mental health, something Meta continues to deny. You know something? I saw another clip of Mark Zuckerberg. Let's see, Congress Yeah, that this dude went off on them, asking them about the little girls and stuff. Let's see. Let's see if we can find a short video on it. It's 2 minute long video. Check this out. Now, people been saying this dude that, you know, did the checkery is a piece of shit as well. I mean, he on Congress, I guess, so I don't doubt it. However, this was a good show they put on for the public. Let's check it out.
37% of teenage girls between 13 and 15 were exposed to unwanted nudity in a week on Instagram. You knew about it. Who did you fire?
Senator, this is why we're building all.
Who did you fire?
Tools. Senator, I don't think that's.
Who did you fire? So you didn't take any action. You didn't take any action. You didn't fire anybody. You haven't compensated a single victim. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. There's families of victims here today. Have you apologized to the victims? Would you like to do so now? Well, they're here. Would you like to apologize for what you've done to these good people?
I'm sorry for everything that you've no one should have to go through the things that your families have suffered. And this is why we invested so much and are going to continue doing industry-leading efforts to make sure that no one has to go through the types of things that your families have had to suffer.
Now, we all know that was some goddamn bullshit, all right? There was some bullshit on two sides for me, all right? First off, the whole they going off on him in front of everybody. Soon as the cameras went off and the lights went out, they went to the damn hookah bar and listened to some Drake. And the old Congress dude was like, yo, I'm sorry I had to go so tough on you, you know, but hey, we got to keep the show going. And Zuckerberg was like, yeah, I was going to whoop your ass up there, dog. Because you know I'm not a human. I'm a robot. Like, I will swing on you and break your whole face apart because I'm not a human. So, you know. Also, can we blame Facebook for the nudity? It's y'all nasty ass niggas out there putting dick pics. You sending dick pics to folks. And I done accidentally got exposed. This is why I don't go on Facebook. It's too many women on Facebook to be like, oh, I'm exposing these niggas now. Y'all be married in my inbox, so I'm about to embarrass you. Boom. Put the pig dick out next to this motherfucker's damn profile picture. I'm trying to find some goddamn recipes for banana pudding with the chess cookie pieces in it. Next thing I see, a nigga named Curtis and Dick. You know where to reach me. All right. Next up on today's list in white folks news, this one really shocked me, you guys. I didn't never think I would see the day that that a person such as this will be held accountable. All right. There's a story about a 11-year-old, I'm sorry, boy. His pops took his Nintendo Switch, so he decided to take the law into his own hands. Let's check this out.
Hey, Clayton, we want to hear from you. What happened that night? How are you holding up, Clayton?
That's the 11-year-old accused of shooting his adopted father, heading into court facing the judge today. Thanks for being here at 6. I'm Joel D. Smith. You heard the voice of Lily Sexton trying to talk to Dietz on the way into the courtroom as they discuss those charges. Here's Lily right now with more of what we learned today. Lily.
That's right. Today was the first time we got to hear from the lawyer representing 11-year-old Clayton Dietz. Now, they waived inside the courtroom. Dietz waived his right to this preliminary hearing as family members gathered for the child's first day in court. This is Clayton as he walked into the courtroom, accused of shooting his adopted father back in January. Hey, Clayton, we want to hear from you. What happened that night? How are you holding up, Clayton? He had no comment outside. According to police, the shooting happened in the middle of the night on January 13th, on Clayton's 11th birthday. Police say Clayton was upset that he was told to go to bed without his Nintendo Switch. Now, during today's preliminary hearing, Clayton and his attorney had the opportunity to convince a judge that there was not enough evidence to bring this case to trial. They decided to waive that right. The judge asked Clayton directly if he was sure of this decision. The child responded yes. The entire proceeding lasting under 5 minutes. Clayton was then escorted out, handcuffs on his hands and feet. Tripping over himself, he told his mother, quote, "It hurts." I spoke to his lawyer. He said he had no comment on their decision to waive today's hearing, but laid out his plans for the trial.
My goal is going to be to try and get him into juvenile court.
Now, Dietz is currently charged as an adult, as all juveniles are when they are facing homicide charges. Hey, Clayton, we want to hear from you. What happened?
Y'all hear how they tried to make that murderer sound sympathy? He was tripping over his feet. He was walking in his shackles after he blew his adopted dad's head off over the switch. I had to take 2 notes outside of that fuckery. First off, I don't know what generation. That's Generation Alpha, right? You can't discipline Generation Alpha, okay? It don't even make no sense. They not gonna be nothing when they grow up. AI literally is go take over everything. They have no future, okay? So disciplining them, making them go to school, learn anything, nothing. Teach them how to put them damn fries in the bag while it's time before the robot hands start putting fries in the bag, okay? That's first off. You fucked up trying to put that young man on the right direction. Now, I'm going to put this up first before I go with this second one. I'm going to tell y'all a story. When I was growing up, I had a aunt. Wonderful, beautiful woman. Well, she was my play aunt. Wonderful, beautiful woman. She had raised 2 very productive, successful children, and she just loved raising kids. She decided to adopt a wayward child. I believe she got him when he was 13 or 14, one of the two. And lo and behold, and this is me eavesdropping, and really not eavesdropping, because my mama had went over her house one time, and you know how like grown folks back then used to be talking and stuff, and then they would get up and then talk a little bit, like, oh, well, I guess it's time to go, and then get up and then have a whole nother conversation. Then your mama will walk to the door and then be like, all right, girl, what, huh? Brenda did what? And then have a whole nother conversation at the goddamn door. You sitting there waiting, because you know Thundercats coming on in about 20 goddamn minutes, but your mama wanted to have a whole goddamn conversation talking about grown folks shit too. Which leads me to the story. Listening to my mom and her speak, he threatened to choke her out in her sleep because she told him to wash the dishes and take out the trash. And he had been saying it, and for I don't know what about that last time he said it, she took it serious, and I don't know if she dropped him back off at the adoption place or called the authorities. I wasn't listening that hard, but that taught me to don't be a good person and adopt children. Okay, just don't do it. You go end up getting shot in the face. Because not only are you not they daddy, there's no way to go find out for real. And when they do find out, they probably gonna want to do the same thing to him as well. All right. Once again, Super Ray said that shit at gmail.com. The same thing goes for pets as well. You want to get your face bit off at night, and if you go do it, you got to get them young. Don't be feeling sorry you went in there and that old stock that couldn't get sold is in there, and you like, oh, everyone needs love. You gonna end up with this motherfucker. I tell you, I bet you they just adopted him last year. Don't do double digits. Once again. All right. So next door. In white folks news. Well, all this was, and really this was especially for Brisk and stuff, because I was telling him what this motherfucker was gonna be like once he got in this bitch, and he tried to do some dumbass tariffs to charge us Americans more money, more money, and surprisingly, the Supreme Court canceled that with a 6-3 ruling against it. This is what the fuck this motherfucker had to say going back.
But I am allowed to cut off any and all trade or business with that same country. In other words, I can destroy the trade. I can destroy the country. I'm even allowed to impose a foreign country destroying embargo. I can embargo. I can do anything I want, but I can't charge $1. Because that's not what it says. And that's not the way it even reads. I can do anything I want to do to them, but I can't charge any money. So I'm allowed to destroy the country, but I can't charge them a little fee. I could give them a little 2-cent fee, but I cannot charge under any circumstances. I cannot charge them anything. Think of that. How ridiculous is that? I'm allowed to embargo them. I'm allowed to tell them you can't do business in the United States anymore. We want you out of here. But if I want to charge them $10, I can't do that. It's incorrect. Their decision's incorrect. But it doesn't matter because we have very powerful alternatives that have been approved by this decision. You know, they've been approved by the decision.
I know this motherfucker. You saw how he was looking down? There's no way all that whole run-on sentence was written down. Repeated run-on sentence of stupidity and lies. There's no way he was reading that. He was pretend reading. He had to be. All right. Also, this motherfucker really is still going with this damn fucking what is that shit called? Y'all know what it is called. I forgot, tariffs and shit. Raising the price up on everything for everybody here. And what's crazy is I'm still meeting motherfuckers who don't understand how that works. Oh, they're charging them. Bitch, that's why you can't get on computer right now. Outside of AI and shit. Because the tariffs on the motherfucking places where the computers come from. But, hey, that's what you guys voted for. All right. I think we got a super chat as well. Let's see. Omar Pena. Once again, thank you so much, Omar Pena. I need more info. A Switch 2? What game? You know what? That's the right. Because if it was a Switch 2 and he got the new Pokemon and he was playing with all his friends, not like kill, maim maybe, or trip at minimum, maybe a still on and a punch in the gut, something like that. Not murder though, but if this was that, but it'd be understandable if it's the new shit. But if this was a Switch 1 and all he got is demos on it, that motherfucker is a psycho. Now the button want to work. I'll try to do the button earlier, and the motherfucker didn't want to work. Let me see if this damn button, goddamn button ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to fix it. All right, that was tonight's White Folks News. Okay, for one of our main stories, Obama the other week in an interview claimed, or not claimed, but somebody asked him about aliens. And this is what he said. Y'all use y'all's own critical thinking to come up with your own conclusion on what he said.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. There's no underground facility, unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the president of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens? Is there a person?
So, folks went crazy on the internet and was like, oh my gosh, she admitted to the aliens. Well, this is what he had to say to everybody. This was his response back. He says, I was trying to stick with the spirit of the speed round, but since it's gotten attention, let me clarify. statistically, the universe is so vast that the odds are good that there's life out there, but the distances between solar systems are so great that the chances we've been visited by aliens is low. And I saw no evidence during my presidency that extraterrestrials have made contact with us. Really? First off, Obama, we all seen Men in Black, okay? You know, you was there, and then they hit you with that big pen. And now you don't know shit. But we know. Now, it's very odd that he said this so recently because this just came out from the White House. Now, I'm going to warn y'all, I didn't watch this clip all the way through, so it may be some bullshittery. And if I find it is during it, I'm going to cut it off and act like I didn't play it.
Barack Obama said that alien president, all but confirming what Barack Obama said, that aliens are indeed real. So we followed up with the White House here. We asked them several questions. We wanted to know what part of Barack Obama's comments did the president feel were classified? Was it the part where he says that he believes in aliens, or was it the part that they were not in Area 51? They were also asked if the DOJ was going to look into these comments, perhaps because they were classified. The White House told us there's nothing to add to the president's comments tonight. Brett, all of this comes as the president's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, told a podcast this week that the president has a speech prepared about extraterrestrial life that he will give at the right time. Listen.
We've kind of asked my father-in-law about this. We all want to know about the UFOs, or we all want to know what's going on. And he played a little coy with us. I have just heard kind of around that I think
the president, all but confirming what Barack Obama.
He's actually said, I think my father-in-law has actually said it, that there is some speech that he has that I guess at the right time, and I don't know when the right time is, he's going to break out and talk about, and it has to do with maybe some sort of extraterrestrial life. He's actually said, I think my father-in-law has actually said it.
Barack Obama said that aliens are real. Have you seen any evidence of non-human visitors to Earth?
Well, he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. You know?
So aliens are real?
Well, I don't know if they're real or not. I can tell you he gave classified information. He's not supposed to be doing that. He made a big mistake. He took it out of classified information. No, I don't have an opinion on it. I never talk about it. A lot of people do. A lot of people believe it. Do you believe it, Peter?
Well, the president can declassify anything that he wants to, so if you want to make an announcement.
I may get him out of trouble by declassifying.
We know Barack.
And once again, that was Obama trying to backtrack.
Are aliens real?
And we just watched it. Now, y'all know over here, we definitely know. I'm a believer out here, because let's be real. We the only things on Earth, really. Us. We got people right now, humans, the most intelligent beings that we know of, is putting shoe polish in their eyebrows and beards and mustaches. Motherfuckers is literally going to hotel rooms, Indoor Columbia, fix a flat in their ass. And we are the top of the food chain in the whole entire universe. Get the fuck out of here. Now, I want to put that out there. This motherfuckers is definitely here, and I believe the government is in super cahoots with them motherfuckers. But I did want to just put this out here because just in case, because this sounds like another distraction, we can never forget this shit right here.
Donald Trump is in the Epstein files thousands and thousands of times. In those files, there's highly disturbing allegations of Donald Trump raping children, of Donald Trump threatening to kill children. So I encourage your press to go look at these allegations. Donald Trump is in the...
Yeah, if I mention some bullshittery, I'm going to remind you guys that bullshit is going on. And do I think any of these people go see justice? Of course not. I don't even believe in justice when it comes to rich people. But not that I don't believe they should get it, but I believe they actually get it. But hey, I'm gonna still pretend like it can happen. Remind you guys to always remind people of their fuckery. Now, on to other. Well, no, this nigga do be saying some stupid shit. Cam Newton, recently on the podcast, had his thoughts on women who have children. You may lose some brain cells here, but who knows? I ain't listened to the clip, so he might be saying some shit that makes sense. Let's see.
Let's just be honest. If we're talking about hierarchy, you've been with your husband how many years?
Not that many. We knew.
It's new as well.
We went friend to fiance. Let's say 6 months.
Okay, cool. 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if you had a 3-year-old? You still gonna choose your fiance over your 3-year-old?
Is it his baby?
It don't matter who it is.
I mean, it really doesn't matter. You're right. I'm not choosing a fiance. I'm choosing my husband.
Because this is what I want you to understand.
Yes.
You've been married for 6 months, right? That child has been in your life for 3 years. 3 years and 9 months. The hierarchy there is like, yo, it's my responsibility to nurture this.
I gotta ask you a question, because for me, that's really hard for me to even wrap my mind around, because I won't be baby mamaed without a commitment of marriage. So it's hard for me to wrap my mind around having a 3-year-old and then having a new man. Now, I know that happens every single day, and there is no right or wrong way.
Shout out to Cardi B. Let's continue.
But, so this is my question. Do you feel like women's value gets lowered when they have multiple children by multiple men?
I just think that the reality of that answer is women's value get lower the more children that they have.
Break that down.
Because, and I was having this conversation, with one of the mother of my children, and she's still fine. You feel what I'm saying? But like I was telling her, I was like, yo, the guy that you're dating or will date, if he ain't willing to love on these 5 children that you have, that ain't the guy for you. Because when I came into your life, I was willing to accept you and whatever you had. And there's guys that's out there that's just going to say, them ain't my kids, I want you. Well, that ain't how it worked. But that's not to say that she can't find nobody.
Right.
I'm pretty sure she has somebody.
Right. But do you feel like it's as the best that she could possibly do if she didn't have children?
Well, you're talking to a dude that was once in her life. I don't feel like she's going to get better than me. That's just my confidence.
I don't even think it's confidence. I have said, and I might get eaten alive, I don't think most women do better than the father of their children.
A lot to unpack right there, you guys. First off, you kind of you said they got less value, but then you went and fucked with baby mamas, and then you high value. First off, they're stupid as fuck. Okay, anybody got less value at all? How you go say a human got any type of value? What damn is the definition of value? Goddamn it! Before I get into this rant, value definition. Y'all know me. I need to know the specifics. The regard that something is held to deserve the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. Okay. A person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what is important in life. Well, that's what it's okay. That's what a value is. The estimate the monetary worth of something, and lastly, consider someone or something to be important or beneficial or have a high opinion of. All right. So this whole, ain't nobody not of value besides Drake and DJ Academics. Outside of them and Selena Powell, well, she she do give head on demand, but it's a contaminated head. So you can throw her in there with Drake and DJ Academics. But I will say this: the more children for anybody is, that's a lot. Really, to be honest, one is too many. I remember when I was single and I had my 2 kids. Some women was like, "Hey, you got 2 kids? You got 2 baby mamas too?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it was like, "Well, that's 1 baby mama too many." What could I say? They didn't know I had both of my baby mamas cool with each other and stuff like that. For them, I was not valuable to their life. And I actually probably kind of wasn't and shit. So maybe, I don't know. I probably shouldn't have. This was supposed to be a topic for me and Briss to go back and forth. I kind of wasted y'all time because I kind of feel like if you don't want the motherfucker, they ain't no value to you. So if somebody feels someone is less valuable, maybe for that person you are less valuable. So now I'm not saying Cam is right. All right, let's move on. Ryan Coogler. Before I get into the main part of this story. Oh yeah, I forgot. Put your thoughts in the comments. So what do you think about people being valued based on the amount of children they have in the dating world? Could you be with someone who has 1 or more children and love on them the way you feel that they need to be loved like? Because I know I couldn't do it. All right. Ryan Coogler makes BAFTA history as the first black winner of an original screenplay. First, hella props for that. Let's take a listen to his speech.
BAFTA goes to Ryan Coogler.
Hey, I didn't expect that. This is nerve-wracking. And I always felt at home here. The first time I came here was 2014. And the driver picked me up from the airport, and I was nervous first time in the UK. And I told him where I was from, and he told me that Marcus Garvey had an apartment here. And he went out of his way to show me where it was. Cut the meter off, and I felt at home ever since. It's crazy. I'm nominated with some incredible writers. I share this with y'all. Y'all already won by being here, so I'm gonna speak as a representative of y'all. Joachim was actually my mentor. I met him over a decade ago. He showed me how to be a better writer, a better filmmaker. I always love him, and I love his movie, and I love all you guys' movies.
BAFTA goes to.
Once again, shout out to Michael B. Jordan for Ryan Coogler for pulling that off, getting that award, and showing that a black man with braids in 2025 is of value. Because I gotta be honest, when I be seeing niggas in braids over the age of 17, I'll be like, yo, it's not 2021 no more. It's not like they locks or nothing. Wasn't working. Also, he is very confusing because I'm clapping for somebody who has 2002 Mario braid my hair braids with 1807 slave master mustache and 2022 California Crip accent. That's a lot going there, but that's how much talent he has. Now, that same night, Brian B. Jordan, or what's his name? Michael Jackson Jordan. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. He and another gentleman went on stage to present an award, and this what occurred. They better play the goddamn clip too.
Good evening. Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
Damn it.
That moment at the BAFTA Awards leaving viewers in shock.
Bad. Oh, we gonna start it over.
Good evening. Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
That moment at the BAFTA Awards leaving viewers in shock.
We're here to celebrate the artists who expand what's possible on screen.
Michael B. Jordan and his Sinners co-star Delroy Lindo hit with the N-word from the crowd while presenting the award for Best Visual Effects.
Good evening. Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first.
Hold up. I think I found like an unedited version of it. Let me see.
Delroy and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
God damn it, I did not. I lied to y'all. Oh well.
Delroy and I are the night for a vital part of movie making.
John Davidson, the man who yelled the racial slur, has Tourette's syndrome and actually interrupted the program a few times. His life with the motor disorder, which can cause explicit, involuntary verbal outbursts, was the inspo behind the nominated film I Swear.
Off, you wanker.
Well, it's nice to meet you too.
Sorry. We're here to celebrate the artists who expand what's possible on screen.
Visual effects can create spectacle, but the best work serves character and story.
Michael and Delroy keeping their cool on stage. A source telling ET the actors found the incident jarring and disappointing, but Michael was still in good spirits after the fact.
Oh, you always take it a day at a time.
You may have heard some strong and offensive language tonight.
Host Alan Cumming addressing the incident head on.
If you've seen the film I Swear, you will know that film is about the experience of a person with Tourette's syndrome. Tourette's syndrome is a disability, and the tics you've heard tonight are involuntary, which means the person who has Tourette's syndrome has no control over their language. We apologise if you were offended.
The BBC, which broadcast the ceremony, also releasing an apology amid criticism, including from the likes of Jamie Foxx, reiterating that Davidson's verbal tics are involuntary and not intentional. The BAFTAs have yet to respond beyond Cummings' on-air apology.
It just motherfucking hit me. It just hit me. Hold on. Let me make sure what I'm about to see is correct.
Hey
This is
everybody,
some
happy
bamboozlement.
Monday. It's your girl, the Brooke
This is some
Ashley,
damn
and today
bamboozlement.
we
Hold
are here
on.
to discuss
I
The
hear
Real
some damn
Housewives of Potomac, Season 10,
video
Reunion
going
Part 2.
somewhere.
Come on in
I
the
don't know
room.
where the
I
video
have so
coming
many
from.
thoughts. I took down so many
don't
notes.
believe
When
it,
I was
Chad.
15 years
Actually,
old,
they
I
are.
watched
My
it
grades
twice,
were
like
terrible.
I always do.
My room was a
And
mess.
a quick side
I stayed up all
note,
night playing
when
video
you watch
games,
it the
and I
next day
slept
on
through half
Peacock,
my classes.
How come
That year, I was
never
diagnosed
gets
with
an
ADHD.
uncensored and
Okay, there it go. And now I done lost the damn title thing. Okay, here we go right here. This was a goddamn rollout for this motherfucker's movie. The I Swear movie. The shit came out, or a promotion for his damn movie. When this came out? In 2025, February last year? I'm gonna be ableist right now. I'm about to be ableist. Cause but I think that motherfucker did that shit to drum up some damn publicity for his movie that didn't do shit last year. That's what I think. This is what Jamie Foxx had to say about the situation. Jamie Foxx says the man who said N-word during Michael B. Jordan's BAFTA presentation meant that shit. Fox responded to the controversy, and this is according to Complex magazine. Fox responded to the controversy surrounding the incident at the 79th British Academy Awards on Sunday. Fox commented, "Nah, he meant that shit," under an Instagram post discussing the moment in which Tourette's syndrome activist John Davidson shouted the N-word while Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo. That's that dude's name? I never knew dude's name. While Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were presenting on stage. That sounds like a Star Wars name. Here goes Jamie Foxx. Nah, he meant that shit. Out of all the words, you could have said Tourette's. Wait, you could have said Tourette's make you say, it's that one, is what he said. During the ceremony, host Alan Cumming addressed the outburst, which we saw. He thanked attendees for understanding and later clarified that Tourette's syndrome can cause uncontrollable tics. Davidson was an invited guest and the subject of the BAFTA-nominated film about his life. He also reportedly shouted out the phrases, shut the fuck up and fuck you at other points of the show. Organizers have warned the audience beforehand they might hear involuntary noises or language during the ceremony. Yeah. Now, I've been watching some videos about Tourette's or whatever and the different kinds, and it was one where they did say that some of theirs, for whatever reason, they brain pick and this was older. This was an older video before this shit, where they brain know it's inappropriate, but they make them say it, which in my mind, that just mean shit they want to say that they not supposed to, but the tick, like, it make them say what the fuck they feel. But they get off on saying, oh, that's the disease had made me do that. And South Park had an episode about this, and Curb Your Enthusiasm both had episodes on this. It is a real thing, but it is very odd that some people's specific ones, for the situation that they're in, it makes them pick the most inappropriate for that specific situation. So if you're in front of blacks, it's call you a nigga. If you're in front of whites, they call you white. I mean, it's pretty bad. So now, it's somebody that went on to explain something about it. Let's see, who is this? I think this is it right here. All right. So, black creator Kilk One Yoshi with Tourette's speaks out on BAFTA controversy following involuntary slur heard by Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo's presentation. Let's check her out. And also, I didn't even know black people could have Tourette's. I've never seen a black with Tourette's. So here we go. I learn something new every day.
A bunch of outrage about it, people saying, well, why would that even be in his vocabulary? He did that on purpose and all of this stuff, and that racism is to excuse. A very sad day for the Tourette syndrome community, especially for the ones that have coprolalia, because when you come online and you see thousands of people hating on your condition, specifically coprolalia, because that's something that is already very embarrassing for all of us. Not going to say that people can't be offended by the fact that somebody said the N-word as a tick. However, it's not something that somebody can control. It's not something that somebody wants to say. And I've been seeing a lot of people be like, well, he said it like when the crowd went silent. That is most likely when a tick is going to happen when you're in public, when you're in complete silence, or when you're trying not to say or do something. We must understand what coprolalia is. Coprolalia causes involuntary swearing and inappropriate tics. This can include the N-word, slurs, etc. I am a black person, and even I have the N-word tick and slurs as tics. This is something I don't see many talk about because of situations like this. Is it a disappointing thing? Shut up! That it happened in public in front of that entire crowd, specifically to Michael B. Jordan and the other presenter. I'm so sorry, I do not know his name. I wish I did, but no disrespect to him. I just am not too aware. Yes, it is a very unfortunate situation. Seeing so many people say that they would...
I wasn't laughing at her. I'm reading these goddamn comments. If y'all ain't reading the comments, read the goddamn comments. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
Invoke violence against people with coprolalia if they can't control their tics. that's ableism. The fucked up thing that this happens, yes, but it's something that we can't control. Aggression in the brain being triggered. Shut up. And ultimately causing inappropriate tics. Michael B. Jordan and the other presenter have the right to be upset, especially if they were not aware. However, we need to understand and educate ourselves. And on my videos, I constantly see people saying, oh my god, it's so funny. If I had cursing tics, I would be laughing all the time. But when people actually have cursing tics, then it's offensive and they're a bad person and this and that, the third. We need to do better.
I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing because Tony Baker always be the positive motherfucker. whenever niggas is going in on somebody or just being like, you know, Tony will come in and he like, this is very informative, and I can hear it in his voice. I know he's sincere with it, but it's just so funny because they came right after girl, shut up. I bet your boyfriend is one of them pale beans. This is interesting. I've never really, outside of them shows I told y'all, really even looked for somebody who had Tourette's, black, white, don't matter. So her talking really kind of threw me off because I'm like, yo, that's like, you know, super serious. But somebody's first comment was, well, you just said all that and I ain't hear the N-word or bitch one time. Good day. So I don't know. We gotta let her finish though.
We need to educate ourselves better. This is not me saying that people don't have the right to be offended. However, you can't be offended when a disabled person is disabled. I might make a part 2 to this. There's a lot that I need to say, but this is part 2 to my last post about the entire BAFTA situation. I am seeing a ton of people saying, oh my god, during Black History Month, Tourette syndrome is not based on a month. Offensive tics are gonna happen no matter what a person does. I'm black. Oh my goodness. And I also have the N-word as a tic. I have other slurs as tics. Does this mean that I use them regularly? Does this mean that I mean them? Does this mean that I can control what I say? No, it does not. That's not how coprolalia works. That is not how Tourette syndrome works.
Deborah and I are delighted to be presenting the first BAFTA of the night for a vital part of movie making.
We're here to celebrate.
Shout out for them for putting the unedited version up in that motherfucker. Now, once again, let me be very honest. I'm glad she actually came out because a lot of folks was like, oh, he racist, da 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 da. When, let's be honest, you should automatically assume that all white folks are racist. You can't just be picking just because they said it out loud. I'm talking about sight unseen. That's the first thing you should assume. All right. I definitely said that shit. Am I joking? Who knows? Now, I'm glad she came out because that's just a serious ailment to have. Like, that's crazy. I don't know what to say. Now, some people, I seen this one comment right here. It says, disability doesn't equal disrespect. I'm so sorry. It's just, I don't know if they typed that in the chat GTP or what the fuck. But somebody said, are you guys just dumb? She literally is explaining it to y'all. Sheesh. Somebody said, why would you take someone's known condition, especially one that makes them say things out loud of their out of their control, as disrespect? Please explain that to me. Now, I'm gonna be very honest with you, especially with her displaying what she just did and stuff. If it had happened, I probably wouldn't have. If I had been on stage, I don't think I would have been like, oh, you dirty cracker motherfucker. I think I would have been like, you got what? Oh, like the black? Okay, all right. And well, shit. Because, you know, I thought he was racist anyway. So it don't matter. That just made him say it out loud, but that was on accident. So it is what it is. So I see people being offended, but after she done broke it down, I really can't be offended. What I am fucking offended about is, though, because somebody said this right here, and this is what makes the most sense, is, where is it? I blame the award show. I blame the award show. They should have edited it out, which is the proper thing. But it's a reason why they didn't edit that shit out. Because they trying to promote this motherfucker's movie. That's what the fuck this was. Y'all know, you always follow the money. This is a goddamn commercial for this motherfucker's movie. And it went off like gangbusters. You can't pay. Do you know how much money this type of publicity costs? Huh? The movie came out in February 2025. Now, people might actually watch this motherfucker just to be like, well, I'm curious now. This was a goddamn commercial. And ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different. Nobody gonna tell me nothing different. Because I do kind of got to ride with Jamie Foxx. Out of all the words, you could have said pussy, motherfucker, asshole, shithead, doo-doo face. It's so many. And them the ones in the Black History Month. Wow, the first black person is winning a BFF award. Yeah, it's a goddamn commercial. Everybody fell for it. Sad state of affairs. Also, I do want to say this to my fellow black people. We really do in the comments, and this is why I don't really be liking being on Facebook and Instagram. People, it's instant anger every single time. It's never, let me look deeper into certain situations. Sometimes I do be wanting people to kind of be like, oh, well, I'm still, this, but it's always just pure, you know what I'm saying? And for some instances, yes, I understand it, but I ain't gonna lie. Some of them I be like, please, why y'all? Damn. Anyway, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Speaking of the comments, let's check up on the question of the night. Currently, do you believe the government is in cahoots with aliens or any other unhuman beings? And currently, with 53 votes, 64% of you guys are saying yes, and 36% of you guys are interdimensional demons. And we see you. We see you. I got garlic hanging over my goddamn bedroom door, so you ain't gonna be able to do your damn sleep apnea monster shit on me. Let us move over to, let's see, what time is it? 8:55. Oh wow, this is doing great time. Let's go on and talk about this J. Cole shit real quick. Get this out the way. If you were a part of the membership, you kind of saw me kind of go over it the other day, yesterday. So, shout out to the members. Shout out to the struggle crew. It's only $2.90 nizzle if you would like to join. Yeah, that's the commercial. What is this? Chrome ass. Don't understand why Drake gave Kendrick so much publicity. He's dumb crap. And this is y'all's fucking fault. And see, since this not that page, I can't block. They be having good clips on here. But can we stop spreading these motherfuckers? We ain't. Well, I do. I be stopping, but can y'all please? But y'all not. Fuck Adam 22 and his whole goddamn situation and shit over there. Let's see. Krishan, the right one. Another verse. All right, we gonna get into all of that. Let me come over here and find the damn bookmarks. I can never find the bookmarks on here. I hate this damn app. Twitter is a piece of shit. Okay. All right. Kodak Black. Okay, here we go right here. J. Cole News. J. Cole's longtime manager and Dreamville co-founder sends a word to the hip-hop community. He says, enjoy hip-hop, man. Enjoy hip-hop. Wait, can I make this picture be in the other, in this right here? Yeah, I can. All right, cool. It says, Enjoy hip hop, man. Stop trying to scrutinize everything and listen as some sort of critic. Enjoy that Cole, Keem, Rocky, and Don Tolliver gave y'all music at a high level, and stop making everything about how we can tear people down. Our genre and culture will never progress that way. What the fuck are you talking about? People is criticizing Cole because a part of our genre is battling, and when you battle, that means you come out and you say you the best. Somebody else come out and say fuck you, no you not, and then you got to respond, which J. Cole did respond with some very midgetry, and me saying mid was me giving a lot. Then he un uploads it. He hides the mid response, goes out on stage, and says, "Hey guys, I don't want to do it. Rap is one of the fundamental parts of being a rapper and protect my rep as a rapper. I'm gonna continue to talk about how dope of a rapper I am, while I do not show any of you that I'm better than my competition. I'm stepping out of this, and I'm gonna continue to talk about how good I am without actually proving it by defeating or at least showing up to show my battle rap skills." That's what people are criticizing. I'm gonna be very honest. I gave the album a 3 out of 4 billion, but that's because and this was actually better than all his other shit. I usually would have fell asleep on the majority of this. However, every other song he would bring up how dope he is and can't nobody fuck with him, and he got bodies on the mic, and he was a fucking liar. It was like listening to a MAGA speech, listening to Trump or something, just lie after lie after lie after lie, and it removes you from the music. Removes you from the music. Because you can't be talking about I'm giving you real hip hop shit, but you're not doing hip hop shit. And battling is a part of hip hop shit. Then he gonna be slick and go bring in Baby Keem and Rocky and Don Tolliver and shit, trying to make it like we all in the same game. No, nobody is mad at ASAP. No, nobody ain't got shit to say about Keem or Don Tolliver. No, we ain't seen them niggas. ASAP just got through. Steady, still throwing shots back. Okay, don't bring them into J. Cole's bullshit. All right, stop it. Just stop it. What you should have said was, we would like to apologize. I want to apologize on behalf of my artist, J. Cole. He is less of an MC because of what he did. But this is still a good project. But I do understand how y'all have knocked him. He is just an M now. He's for Mark. You're a damn Mark because you didn't compete. Stop saying you was the best, nigga, because you not. Let me know what you guys think down there in the comments. Do you agree or disagree? Is J. Cole's manager giving us MAGA rhetoric to try to hide the fact that J. Cole technically got his ass whooped in the battle due to not showing up to the battle? Is this the same? This some MAGA tactics. Him run away from that battle and you bringing this up is the same as Trump talking about these goddamn aliens when he is in the goddamn Epstein files 8 bajillion times. Also, Patel Cash is a hoe ass motherfucker too. All right. So next up, I guess we can go to. You know what? We'll say that for last. We're gonna say T.I. and the whatchamacallit for last, because I just seen this story and it really blew my mind. Now, I don't particularly I don't like this song. I remember when it came out and I immediately was like, niggas is smoking hookah to this and turned that shit off. However, this song was a big ass hit, and the song I'm referring to is Lotus Flower Bomb, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the name of a body spray at Bath and Body Works. Well, apparently, Roscoe Dash wrote the hook of that. And of course, as the music game goes, I fucked him at a spot. Let's hear this entire story.
Helped put together that record, for lack of better words. And then the record came out later on, and it had Miguel on it. And then I ended up seeing Miguel like at the ASCAP Awards or something like that. And he was like, "Yo, I love your stuff. We'd love to get together and write and put some records together or whatever." And then the next thing I seen was a Complex interview with him saying he didn't know who I was or that I didn't have nothing to do with the record. And I'm just like, well, you didn't write the whole song. You only wrote this small little part right here. Everything else you sung was somebody else doing it.
Well,
so,
what did you write?
The hook of the song. I'm living in a fantasy. I feel it when you dance with me. Isn't it like you need to be a lady, a baby? Cause I don't know you and you don't know me. Clock keeps ticking, baby. What's it gonna be? All that shit.
How did this happen?
This was like around the time, and Wale don't get mad at me for telling this story, man. Damn.
He a crash out.
Nah, but he's just.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Hey, if Cam Newton ain't never said no true shit, yeah, Wale do be crashing out online constantly.
Helped put together that record for like. He's just.
Yeah, that's my boy.
It's my dog. I love my brother, bro. I promise I do. Nah, I love my brother, bro. I do. And I love people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? He's just passionate about shit, bro. He's been done wrong too, bro, to keep it a bean.
And that's where I even asked him, I'm sorry but to make that whole, I was like, Wale, I think you have been miscategorized
100% since inception
as an artist.
Nah, he's a generational talent,
bro. This project that he put out,
he had to show y'all. I texted him and said, remind him. Yeah, like do that, bro.
But there's nobody that does what Wale can do, but we're always comparing Wale to what other people do.
There you go.
And that's why I'm like, yo, like,
he's just.
That's my boy.
I don't know about y'all, but Wale is kind of like J. Cole to me, where he can really rap. He can really rap. I like that Seinfeld mixtape he had, or album he had, or whatever. You zip it, Omar Pena. But it's just kind of... I just can't never really get into him.
That I had some beats from that was just sitting, and I was like, this would be perfect. And we just put it together and made it happen. Now, the problem came in when I went on promo tour shortly after that. I let Wale take the record, do whatever he was going to do. We brothers. I wasn't tripping on, you know what I'm saying, do whatever you need to do. He told me about the Ross situation being on the table. I told him it would be a great idea because he was standing out like a sore thumb over there. Ross, okay. The Maybach situation. So I ended up going to D.C., making a stop in D.C. on a promo tour or something. I'm sitting in a radio station, and the song come on. Like, the lady goes to, go to the bathroom or do something, and I'm sitting in the room by myself, and they're playing a recording of the show or whatever for the radio station, and it come on. Brand new Wale featuring Miguel, Lotus Flower Bomb. Boom, the song come on. That's the first time I fucking heard the song since we cut it in the studio. What? So I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, so that's what made me mad, because I'm like, damn, bro, I was here when you was in between shit trying to figure it out or whatever. I'm trying to be, support for that. We brothers. I'm trying to make sure my brother's straight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So why did the record come out? You then did all this stuff to the record. It's cool to be creative and do what need to be done, but why are you not telling me? Why don't I have no credits on the song? Why didn't I have? And we literally recorded it in my studio. That's crazy.
How? Now what?
It's straight now. We fixed it. Yeah, it's good.
How?
They had to give me the credit on the song.
Oh, so you now do have the credit. Okay.
Yeah, had to get that.
How many times you gonna get burned to realize that you ain't fireproof?
Basically, yeah. So same thing with the Ye situation. So I went out to go work on Watch the Throne, and we ended up making Cruel Summer that had him and R. Kelly on it. That ended up, we ended up making To the World. I'm sorry.
To the World.
Yeah, that was on Cruel Summer. It came out on the latter project or whatever. And I wasn't credited for it at all. And to be honest with you, the thing that really triggered me in that particular moment, you know what I'm saying? So.
All right. So, it's crazy want to take some R. Kelly credits right now. Now, of course, As the crash out of his he is, Wale has something to say about this. He said the following. This backhanded shit go in right here. Now, this is a response to somebody saying the hook is the driving force of every song. No one thinks Roscoe wrote your raps. We talking about Cam Newton interview Roscoe did, stating he wrote the hook. So Wale says, this backhanded shit go stop right here. They go word for word when I do this song. Saying the hook is all that matters is an insult. By your metric, never ask a rapper to be on your songs because the hook is all that matters. And then this person right here, did they be posting this backwards? This guy says, I'm so glad people finally found out Roscoe Dash wrote Lotus Flower Bomb. Now you should have put the hook. You should have put the hook right there. This was rage baiting is what you did. You knew Wale was gonna come. You know he got him his name or shit he associated with on Google Alerts. And he monitors that probably 27 hours out of the day. Then somebody responded, he wrote the whole song or just the hook? Then he said, nope, the hook, it is the only thing that matters. Then Wale said, this shit is wild, unprovoked, and disrespectful. Hey, look, that was 3 hours ago, and this 3 hours, I'm pretty sure this was like 1 second immediately after he said this shit. Then he said, the hook is the driving force of every song. No one thinks Roscoe wrote your raps. We talking about the Cam Newton interview Roscoe did. Then Wale says, hook. And yes, him and Sam Drew wrote the hook, and Miguel wrote the intro. So yeah, that was that about that, and it's a crazy game. There's so many people that done wrote so much music and don't get their credits until years later. By then, unless they do some forensic accounting, all the big bucks are gone. I'm pretty sure all the big bucks are gone by that time. And you probably still get them residuals, but they not when that song was first cracking. But I'm pretty sure Roscoe Dash opened up that, get that $37 check and be like, yes, finally. It's probably bigger than that. I'm just saying, though. They did the game dirty on them. And all of our favorite artists do that. Some of our favorite artists named Beyonce. Did that to Future, Neo, maybe 20 to 30 more people. Oh, yeah. What do you guys think about this topic? Put your thoughts in the comments. I watched this video about how to get more attention on your YouTube channel. It says you're supposed to do that. All right. Now, on to our last story, which is T.I. versus 50 Cent versus Donkey Kong. Now, I didn't know what had really started this yesterday when we had talked about it on the live, y'all. I really didn't know what it was really about. And now, after I seen the picture that 50 dropped, okay, I kind of see it. Let's see, where is this at? Man, all right. This shit. I need to have like a page so y'all can't see what I'm doing and stuff, and it be in the background. I'll do that next time. Have like a. All right, so boom. So this is what started it all right here. T.I. went on to a podcast, and this is what he had to say about 50 Cent. Motherfucker. And this was the Wallow and Gilly podcast.
Okay, so first, it was really about celebrating each other's catalog. Me and that nigga talk back there, bro. This shit, I ain't just called a nigga out the blue. Yeah. Me and that nigga talk back there.
You talking about you with 50?
Yeah, man. We talk about this shit, man. This shit just come out of nowhere. Nigga, we were moving around in LA, man, selling some TV shows and shit while we were around each other, man. You know what I mean? I said, shit, what you think about this? He was like, shit, you want to do that shit? I said, yeah. He was like, all right, cool. So shit. And I told him, I said, well, I'm gonna jump out there first, and then you just gonna jump out there and we'll line it up. And he said, all right. And when I jump out there, nigga act like he ain't know what the fuck was going on. Then that's what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Now, it about, oh, you playing? Okay, you gonna play. All right, cool. But how about fuck all of it? Fuck all of it. I don't even want you, man. Cause now I question your character. Any nigga gonna get kick that kind of shit, then, you know, man. Okay, so first, like, you know, it was really about.
So after he said that, 50 Cent posted this picture, which I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. It took me a minute to see like what was the fucked up part about the picture, because it was kind of like Wells Waldo or something like that. I was like, why? What's fucked up about? And then I seen it and I was like, okay, all right. 50 said, I keep seeing my name. Wait, I keep saying keep my name out your mouth, okay? The difference between 50 Cent and others is he's privy. Oh, there's somebody else. He just posted, I said keep your name out my mouth. So, yeah, he showed a bad BBL. So this is what King, the son, had to say back to 50 Cent about this.
Bitch ass nigga wanna say something about my mama. Your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Your mama dead as fuck. Go dig her up. Go dig her up. Fuck. Post a picture of your motherfucking mama, nigga. She dead, nigga. Pay respect, nigga. Stop fucking playing with my mama, nigga. Nigga ain't playing like that. Nigga ain't going like that, nigga. How y'all bitch ass niggas raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga. I'm not going, nigga. So tell your dead ass mama dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my motherfucking mama, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Y'all niggas better tie y'all motherfucking shoes. Y'all niggas don't know who the fuck y'all fucking with, nigga. You better put that music up and nigga shut the fuck up, nigga. Cause all that other shit ain't gonna get it. On my mother. Your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Dig that bitch up. Nigga not going. Nigga not going. Bitch ass niggas raised. I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga. I'm not going. Nigga not going. Nigga not going. Now what the fuck you gonna do about that? Nigga not going. I don't give a fuck about how a nigga play it. Nigga not going. Nigga posting my mama like your mama ain't dead as fuck. Go put some flowers on that bitch grave, nigga. Man, nigga posting my mama a motherfucking legend. Your mama a motherfucking J, nigga. Stop, man, don't never think you can get on this motherfucking level and you can compete with us, nigga. We on a whole different ball game, nigga. We got a whole different type of level of respect around here, nigga. You get on that do that bitch ass shit, nigga. You a hoe ass nigga, nigga. I would say that shit to your face, nigga. Nigga, man.
And then he posted this this memorial of 50 Cent's mom.
Bitch ass niggas raised. I'm not raised.
Now, I gotta be honest. I ain't know 50 Cent had posted the bad BBL picture of old buddy's mama. And is King just a suburban child that's never grew up really around some hoodetry or anything? Sure he is. However, he was basically raised on TV and social media. So his mama's bad BBL being put out there in the manner that it was, this is justified. I usually don't be for motherfuckers, you know, coming back, but that is his mama. Like, that is his. And it's just hitting me that in this climate, so many people's mama ass is online. Not even bad BBL there, just ass and titties. It's out online, doing all sorts of debauchery and shit. I wonder how many kids crashing out online just on some regular shit. They friend brought their mama OF up on the internet to school and shit. Damn, being a Gen Z or Gen Alpha gotta suck. Wow, any goddamn way. But yeah, so you know, I really ain't mad at him. Also, I wanted to point out, and you know, I don't mean any harm, but you know how somebody will remind you of somebody, and you be like, damn, who this motherfucker look like? And the more I finally seen it, this motherfucker look just like motherfucking Donkey Kong by the lips. Just like they got the same teeth and everything. Now I know it's Black History Month, so this probably is the wrong example to bring, but y'all just take a look. Just look at the mouth movements, and y'all don't tell me that they don't kind of match. Same complexion outside of the fur. Just saying. Now, in response to this, T.I. has dropped about 8,000 disc records on 50 Cent. Here is one of them right here.
Light one, that's alright, then. We're having for the night come. I don't like guns. I walk up on them nice, think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't tough as my son. Ain't no fear here. Bitch, I'm a king and you a duck. You got no peer here. With smoke, you get your fair share. You wouldn't dare stare me in the eyes and move your dick sucker. Say that shit you say with your thumb. Why you's a big sucker? To me, you just a small man in a big shell. Duck and smoke, you won't even stand up for a legacy. I guess it cause he see a shit to fight for. Hey, listen, man, this shit ain't gonna go how you think it is. Down here we'll strip you out that shit, leave you with rabbit ears. And you ain't the only one with grime before you had a deal. You think you special, end up somewhere pushing daffodils. Nigga, you got less talent, you're less attractive, more average. You ain't got more motion, you just moving where it let track. You moved out where rapping and they gave you a DMX pack. You ain't okay, they finally got the right one. Roll some, light one, that's alright, then. We're having for the night come. I don't like guns. I walk up on them knife some. Think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't tough as my son. Ain't no fear here. Bitch, I'm a king and you a duck. You got no peer here.
Drop the same song over different beats, nigga. And what the fuck you mean you don't like guns? You just saying that because that damn that motherfucking PSA you had to do when they caught you with cartel amount of guns. That's what the hell you saying you don't like guns for, because you really do like guns. We seen how much you like guns. Now, I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, with T.I. and stuff. If he should have learned a lesson a long time ago from television that we all learned. Let's see, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull up this clip. Let's see if I am. Let's see if we can get this whole part. If not, I think this it right here. Is this it? Yeah, this it. Yeah, this it right here. Yeah, I find it hard to believe that T.I. really believed 50 Cent when he said, let's do that versus. Especially when he was in L.A. And we all learned this lesson from someone we spoke about earlier who just became the grandfather to probably one of the funniest babies that's ever going to exist in the world.
Right. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. All right. And welcome back to the Barnell Hill Show. I'm sitting here with a newcomer, up and coming. Came out to Hollywood just for a little spell. Hey, Martin, how's it been out here, man?
Man, you know it's a trip, Barney.
We're out of time.
Okay, like I ran into
I'm glad you can join us this evening. Well, you missed me. I'll see you.
There's a monkey in Hollywood. So I'm like, are they training the monkey to talk in Hollywood, or is that something they do, or whatever? So when I walked up, right, I was on the brea.
Kids, this one's over.
So light and bright. Come on. You serious, brother? I mean, we're not coming back after commercial.
What do you mean? What do you think? I'm having some kind of mental connection or something? Huh? You know, you have been a thorn in my ass since this whole thing has begun, man. You better get it together or leave it alone.
That was Hollywood talk, okay? That was Hollywood talk. Remember when Darnell told Martin to come on out at any time, and he would support his dreams and put them on. Don't nobody mean that shit. Especially somebody like 50 Cent. 50 Cent don't give a fuck about that. 50 Cent is not a rapper anymore, you guys. He is not a rapper. It is insane that people still consider 50 Cent a rapper. He is not. He is a television person and an internet troll who sells or pretends to sell alcohol that I've never seen anybody purchase or talk about outside of himself. Nobody drinking no goddamn Branson. And if you are, something wrong with you. Why the hell you drinking some goddamn Branson? There's no reason to drink that shit. Zero. And then what? T.I. got an album dropping. It's just promo for the album, which is so crazy. Like this is the time we live in. Cause drama right before your project so the shit can still flop. It's real sad. The Tourette's dude just did it, and here go T.I. doing it. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm sick of the rage. I'm sick of the rage of baiting to sell things. Aren't you guys? Huh? Every time we turn around, there's somebody just beefing with somebody, but the shit be fake as fuck. And they be like, oh, you find out they got a new show coming out, or they got a new flavor of SpaghettiOs coming out, or some crazy shit like that. And the shit is just tiring. It is just tiring. Back in the day, it used to be the sex tape. First, Kim Kardashian, then Paris Hilton, then Lawrence Fishburne daughter tried to put hers out, but she had cigarette burns on her ass cheeks, and it was uncomfortable to watch. And I believe it was with Brian Pumper. All right, I'm gonna say what's up to some of the chats, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. All right, let's see what you guys gotta say. Brian Pumper. Hey, if you know who Brian Pumper is, I'm gonna go up to the top of the chat and then pick certain ones for the next 5 minutes. Hey, allegedly Elise in the house. What's the business? What's the business with you? And I remember in my yearbook in 7th grade, somebody wrote I was a fool, and my mama seen my yearbook, and I was shocked because I figured that was a part of their slang or whatever, but everybody either put I was crazy or I was a fool in my yearbook and shit. And she was like, Ron, don't know why everybody calling you a fool and crazy. This one person said you so stupid. I was like, yeah, mama, that just mean I'm funny. I don't. That's a funny way of showing it. That's what's funny. That's what's that. That's a true story. Poison Ivy said a lot of larger artists have arrangements that state they have to be given written writing credit for songs. It's another way for people to take advantage. Yep, take advantage in the music industry. Same thing with beats. Same thing with beats, songs. It's the same thing in the whole entertainment industry from the rooter to the tutor. The only people that's safe from that is dancers, and even then, they can steal your choreography or whatever the hell. So it's a sad day. Why are these OGs acting like they in middle school, trying to sell some goddamn tickets, get some damn traction on their stupid project? I want T.I. and 50 to get into a rap beef, but 50 refuses to rap, probably because he's overhyped. 50 not a rapper. Let's get this straight. 50, he basically told us that on Get Rich or Die Trying. I watched this documentary, and he done said it blatantly pretty much that rap was just to get the fuck out the streets. He's not really no rapper like that. He just used musical as a vehicle, you know. And I don't believe... he knows how to write a song, but I don't think he give a fuck about rapping like that. I think he like and love rap probably, but he just pimped the rap game. And I'm being honest, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. That's why he ain't rapping. He ain't because he's selling Branson. Selling Branson. Edward said, "How much money y'all think it'll take for T.I. to get 50 baby mama freak off tape with the diddler?" Let's see. I'm pretty sure everybody already got it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't go front. I wouldn't be surprised if T.I. and Tiny ain't already threesomed with her, had a throuple. I wouldn't be shocked. These motherfuckers be going. They be going and sharing. Sharing and going and sharing. Plus, 50 Diddy, my baby mama, or whoever the fuck baby mama, she had a whole OF out there. So I'm pretty sure you can see some fuckery out there if you search hard enough. Why do y'all let 50-year-old men get away with the same internet antics y'all clown Aubrey for? I clown Drake cause he a hoe ass nigga from birth, from pre-com. Now you are right. These are 85-year-old men out here doing these antics. But as you already know, these niggas just trying to sell shit. But your point is made to people that hate Drake for that stuff. But it's pure going to hell type of hatred. 50 trained Drake in this nonsense. Fool thought he beat Kendrick. I think 50 said if 50 was involved in that, it'd be so hilarious if we find texts where like 50 put a battery in Drake's back. Cause nobody believed Drake was gonna win that. Except for him. Nobody. Like no one. Not no one with a working brain. Let's see. What's a bit L Biddy? What's popping? I'm not sure King understand that he is a nepo baby of black excellence in Atlanta, which makes him feel like he can speak freely, but it might not work out for him in the long run, you know. They could catch him slipping, but I ain't go front for his. He post. I think folks. Well, he ain't no kid though. He is in his 20s and shit. So, yeah, 50 might catch him, but he didn't lie. And when he called his mama a J, like it is true. 50 told us. 50 told us if he had a through the stud, some type of stud one up in there too, I would have like, God damn, this motherfucker went for a trifecta of shit. Cause 50 did tell us he was growing up, he was confused. His mama kissing the girl. That song goes so hard though. I ain't go front. Let's see. No, he looks like a blonde hair Muppet that hangs out with guns. He do look like. I know the Muppets you talking about. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. I know exactly who you talking about. Damn. He do look like Janice. Damn. Yeah. He looked like Janice. Wow. This is pretty accurate right here. Wow. God damn. That nigga look like multiple fictional characters. That nigga look like he look like claymation, animation, puppeteering, stop motion. That motherfucker look like all of that shit. Fucking CGI, AI. Damn, look like that Janice for real. King defended his mother. I have nothing negative to say. negative to say, him and everything to say about the overgrown 50 old bitch made dude who is still hurting because no one loves him. I gotta be honest, you guys. It's some people, you know how they be doing therapy on people and they be like, oh, somebody, still got pain from their childhood. Some people, I don't believe that's the truth for it. Like, everybody really ain't got that. Some people are just a certain kind of way. They just are. And it comes from, some people call it evilness. Some people just call it just being a sociopath. Some people call it being empty. But as a person who has some of that emptiness in them, sometimes it's because I came from a very loving home and I have done and said some despicable things, and it was just because I thought that shit was funny. So, but maybe it is. He did say he just grew up real fucked up. But I ain't go front. 50 know he gonna get a rise out of everybody, and it works. It works. And since he has been successful, that's another reason he do it. Cause everybody can be like, oh, you a bully, but they can't say he don't be making the power moves in the industry like that with the TV game. And now you got the studio, which I do think them Louisianians might pull a okie doke maybe. We'll see. But as of right now, that's where he fueling it from. Cause he can. Is he old? Yes. But that was unnecessary posting dude's mama like that. However, I think we've all made comments about a certain person's surgical decisions, and I don't really, to be honest with you. I'm be very honest with y'all. I think a lot of these motherfuckers actually be in cahoots. And I'm not joking with y'all. I really think a lot of this shit be some backdoor boogie type shit where they be like, oh, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that, or somebody will do some shit and then hit the other person up, yo, I got that project coming out and shit, so let's make it look good. Or they'll do some shit because they know the motherfucker. Like, I really do think, like, 50 know people be using him for and when I say using him, most people know if you of a certain stat, 50 go answer back to you and it's go get on the blog. So going at 50 usually is free publicity if he answer back at you. So I don't know, but y'all know how I feel about these celebrities and shit. It's very hard for me to think that they publicists and they managers and shit just don't be on some calculated shit. It's very hard for me to believe that. But I get it though. All these dudes is old, but that's the world we live in now. That is what social media is now. It is outrage. Everything blow up from outrage. Matter of fact, it's a story I want to show because of that. Matter of fact, and this how I'm gonna end every show like this from now on, because I do want to show this shit. And this somebody that we done made jokes about. But everybody done made some jokes about and shit. Let me show this right here. Is this it? Cause I do want to show this. Cause this was some good ass this is actually a good ending. Where is it at? And of course it's gonna be hard to find that shit. Whenever it's some good shit, it'd be hard to find it. I think I had that clip somewhere lined up. Let's see. I know where it's at, y'all. And then I'm gonna get the fuck up off of here. But really though, and same thing with, hey, hold the fuck up. This story just came out of nowhere. Check this out. I gotta get that shit fixed. This came out 37 minutes ago. It says, an artist who previously worked for J. Cole accuses him of requesting him draw an inappropriate pic of disrobed underage girls. This is, man, J. Cole tried to force me to draw him child porn. I'd rather just have a mean boss for real. And this was in response to somebody saying, now it's going to be a conceited director that doesn't understand boundaries of ethics. I don't say this to discourage you, but there will be challenges with every career. Proud of you regardless of knowing your worth, and now you can create without obligation. And he said he requested naked underage girls. I drew covered up girls with implied nudity. So I had to learn how to compromise with evil. I drew a bunch of girls taking nudie selfies, but the way I angled the camera covered all the naughty parts. I didn't feel good about it, but this is evidence in the album booklet where one of the sketches I made it in. And J. Cole mentioned the artist contributed to his project in 2018. Says, thank you. Those are timeless covers, not shot because I had a vision for it. Camus brought the vision to life and took it further with the kids. Artist shows proof he previously worked for J. Cole. It's misquoted. I did all the album artwork. Cole was the art director. The discrepancy came when he used art that was meant to be album art for merch instead of to make extra profit. Here you can see I'm credited as the illustrator while Cole is the art director. Also, this is about the children on the album cover, which he asked for. Since the album is kids on drugs, he titled the album that. He asked for kids to be portrayed. Here he is expressing excitement for how I portrayed his vision. I'm muting all this. I'm not suicidal. The correct people who need to contact me have my number. Somebody said the defamation suit about to be crazy. He said, I can't wait. This is giving disgruntled employee, to be very honest with you. I don't know about the damn project or nothing, but why you didn't say shit when he initially asked you to draw butt naked underage girls? If you was offended or threatened by it or something like that, like, I'm not. Why now? Not understanding. Let's see what some of the comments got to say, because and it's the way he did it. It was like that dude that came out about Fat Joe and stuff, but he had worked for that motherfucker for 20 years. Then all of a sudden, oh, it's a problem. I'm like, is it even true? Or if it is true, why is it a problem now? Yeah. Let's see what some of the comments are saying. People these days would come after your EBT card if there was enough stamps on it. Cole moving his own way, and now accusations want to start coming out. That's the industry for you. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said, this mad, oh, that shit got cleared up quick. The concept of the album was when all of them little rappers was popping and they was the new rap wave. Listen to KOD and come and look at the concept art. The cover is literally the younger generation sipping lean, popping pills, taking drugs. Cole was literally giving advice on that whole album about the youth at the time. Well, where are the little boys? All I see is little girls. Give a fuck about age consent, the age of the innocent. The question is why. Here's proof. He posted everything but Cole asking him to draw specifically that, but y'all run with every and anything, so I guess it's for the sheep to follow. Yeah. To me, it's giving money grab personally, but you asked him and you didn't say nothing about it. I don't know what to tell you, dog. But if it was for that album, which I remember that album, because he was talking about Star 69, and I used it to take a nap at work, and I swear y'all, I got the best, that was some of the deepest sleep. That was airplane sleep that I got listening to that album. You want on some real shit? Thank you, because I was exhausted. And I needed that shit. I put that motherfucker on track 1, and when I woke up, that last track was playing, and I fell back asleep. That was some top-notch shit. Fuck NyQuil or ambient. Fuck, put you on some J. Cole album. The last one wasn't that bad, though, I'm be honest with you. Now the good story I want to show y'all was this one right here. Let's see. Somebody Blue. One of the most gifted human beings on earth. What? Hold on. So T.I. son, King Harris, and 50 Cent are letting, they still going back and forth with each other. So this is this King coming back at 50 Cent. I thought the shit was over, but hey, I knew I should have took my ass to bed, but here we are. So it says, next King, all you do is apply pressure to females. Bring that smoke to the chimney, fuck nigga. He do talk crazy to be. You who the fuck taught you bring out you? T.I. said that, but let's listen to this.
Who admitted to trampling and beating 3 women at a concert.
He attacked women. We were just there to see a concert. We were not there to get beat up. We were not there to get hit.
The rapper with the gangster attitude stepped on 2 of the women and punched the third in the face after jumping into the crowd in search of someone who threw a water bottle at him during a surprise concert at this club in May of third in the face after jumping into the crowd in search of.
You see that look right there? Oh shit. Y'all can't even see the goddamn news report. So this the news report he posted. This was the woman right here. They didn't show her face, so y'all didn't miss shit.
Yeah, we were not there to get hit.
The rapper with the gangster attitude stepped on 2 of the women and punched the third in the face after jumping into the crowd in search of someone who threw a water bottle.
You see that look? See, I don't think 50 got no hurt. You know, he got to do no shadow work, and then I think that it's just shadow in there. Like, I believe, and if you look at the brow, because King got the bottom half of Donkey Kong's face, but 50 got the top.
Bottle at him during a surprise concert at this club in May of 2004. Who admitted to trampling and.
If my wife looked like that,
Damn, 50 shared this one right here. 50 Cent said, at 50 Cent Movement, you up is lit. Put it in the comment section.
may God bless America. If my wife looked like that, may God bless.
Bitch ass nigga wanna say something about my mama, your mama dead as fuck, nigga. Go put some.
Celebrate. Top. Well,
shoot. Oh, okay, this some old shit. They already talked about this shit. All right. My bad, y'all. I think that was some old shit, but they reposted it. These motherfuckers, hold on, wait though. Aaron Hall finally served with Diddy-related sexual assault lawsuit after a year, located at Extended Stay Motel in Georgia. Hey, I went to one of them hip hop, what is that shit called? You know, them old school hip hop concerts and shit, and it was on this ticket, it was Genuine, Jagged Edge, Guy, and Teddy Riley. So Genuine was the first motherfucker. He did real good. This is like 2015, 16. He did real good. Or 17. Then Jagged Edge came out, and one of the twins threw up on stage, and they had to drag his ass off after like the first damn song. Then Guy come out. And I'm talking about, y'all talking about some goddamn, I don't know if the button go work on here. Let me see. Y'all talking about some goddamn cocaine. This nigga Aaron Hall came out. Fuck cocaine. This motherfucker was purely cracked out. This nigga took off his shirt. He looked like a goddamn scarecrow skeleton and was trying to hit notes that he used to get hit back in the day. the pipe done fucking fucked up his goddamn pipes. And that motherfucker put it on. I'm talking about the crackiest, headest confidence performance. He was climbing up on shit. The shit was so crazy because the singing was so bad, but the show was so crazy. Then at the end of the song, he threw the microphone down, snatched up his shirt, and walked off like he just motherfucking shut this whole motherfucker. I'm talking about, and everybody in the crowd was so confused because they had just did one song. And Teddy Riley was kind of looking like, nigga, you do know we got more songs than this. Then Teddy Riley had to do the whole rest of the show by doing God songs by himself and shit. And it was so sad because he had the little vocoder shit and he doing the Prince dance, the Tom dance where the legs go from this way like that. And fucking, that shit was sad. But Aaron Hall, boy, that nigga was cracked out. But yeah, that nigga, that nigga, that Don't Be Afraid song was about taking vagina. I remember listening to that song as a youngster, and I'm like, hold the fuck on. Why is you singing Don't Hurt Me? What? Wait, what? I wasn't even fucking, and I knew that shit was not a good, and that shit was on the radio. But yeah, man. That's a real good song, though. That was a real good song. Yeah, let justice be served on Aaron Hall crazy ass. Where is the good story? I had a good story lined up, y'all. It was the Clarissa Shields thing. It was about Clarissa Shields and how she did real good at the end of the fight when she beat that woman and she had some good words to say about her and spoke life into that woman, even though that woman said some crazy shit to her. But you know what? I guess I can't find that motherfucker. I guess I can't find it. Hold on, this that Mike Epps shit where they had did some shit. Hold on.
Deeds that
Mike Epps says he tried to help a homeless man with a wife and kids until he found out their hotel room was $500 a night.
nobody see but me, the person in the Lord.
That's dope, though.
You know what I mean? I don't put it on camera. Don't nobody see me doing it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really great, man. Keep doing that, man.
I just seen a dude, I swear to God, this is 2 days ago, yesterday, 2 days ago. I just seen a brother walking down Sepulveda in Manhattan Beach. He had a suitcase and his 2 kids and his wife. And they was walking and the wife had a bag and the 2 kids was walking. And I did a U-turn and I rolled up on and I said, "What's up, man?" And he said, "Oh, Mike Epps, man." I said, "Where you from, brother?" He said, "Man, I'm from Buffalo, New York." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Man, I had to explain it to you. I'm down on my luck, man. Me and my family ain't got no place to stay, ain't got no food, nothing." I said, "Where was you going?" He said, "I don't know." So they got in the truck and I said, "Well, you got a hotel or something?" He said, "Yeah, it's a joint on Marine called Some Suites is where we trying to go." And I took him down to the hotel and I went in there. I asked the lady how much the rooms was. She said the room's $500 a night. So I went and told the dude, I said, "Man, it look like y'all gonna have to keep up because the bill is $500 a night." I said, "What I could do is pray for y'all." They had some type of convention or something with it. Whatever. I told them, "Look here." The kids was looking at me like, "Yeah." I said, "Kids, I'm sorry." I said, "Y'all's daddy gonna have to do better."
Hey, that convention shit crazy. Ain't nothing worse than going business somewhere, but you didn't prepare like you was supposed to, and the hotel you want to stay in hit you with $180 or $200-300 a night because it's a goddamn convention and shit. I know some of y'all motherfuckers like 180, 200. That's a regular hotel for me. Y'all balling out of control. I be doing the goddamn days in and shit because I don't give a fuck. Ain't goddamn way. And this goes back to that punk ass Mark Zuckerberg, you bitch ass liar, talking about, oh, Instagram not addictive. Oh, da, 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 da. Look at you, bitch. My dumb ass was supposed to be off this bitch at fucking 9:30 on the dot. I get on goddamn Instagram. I done spent 44 minutes. You stupid robot white man, liar, filth farm flipper. I need to sue your ass for this goddamn 30 minutes of my life. All right, you guys. Well, thanks for joining me here at the Super Rig Show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will look at the question of the night, but I don't want to get caught up in no extracurricular shit. It's time for me to go to sleep. The outro for this show ain't the same, but I'm gonna use it just for this time. Thanks for joining us and making us your second shift procrastination destination station. If you gotta go to that third shift tonight, please be safe out there. If you gotta go to work tomorrow, hope you get some good night's sleep. Thank you for all your jobs. All the jobs are very needed. Thanks for the likes, super chats, regular chats, ultra chats, and really just for watching. Let me make sure I ain't miss no super chats and stuff. And then I'll get the fuck about this motherfucker for real. Let's see. Strength your activity. All right, and shout out to Omar Pena. You are you helped us out a lot. All right, you guys. Well, see you guys on the flip side, and always remember, I gotta come up with a good outro saying, don't eat it if it stank, I guess. All right, see you guys later. Peace out.